What's up, my adventurous viewers? We are here at Finch Lake Trailhead. We are going to be going to Pear Lake for 2 nights, 2 days, doing some backcountry camping. Never been here before, but very excited about this experience and this adventure. So without further ado, we shall see you on the trail. All right, we're here at our first trail junction, and sign says to hang a right, 5.2 miles left to go to our destination. What do you think, Em?
Yep.
Yeah. But as my first backpacking trip, I may have overpacked just a tad. My pack weight right now is around 45 pounds. 15 to 20 of that is just cameras and batteries. I've got 2 action GoPro cams with me, my Nikon D780 24mm lens, and my crop sensor Nikon D71 with kit lens 55 to 200mm 5.6 zoom lens. So just want to have a backup and a spare DSLR in case we see any moose or cool wildlife at the lake. All right, we're here at our first overlook. Some commanding views of Mount Meeker right there with some pretty gnarly clouds above it. Really cool views. About a little over 3.5 miles into this trail on our way to Finch Lake here in Rocky Mountain National Park, Wild Basin. It's definitely a trail less traveled, even though it is a busy time of the year. The time entry reservation system seems to be keeping the crowds down. We've seen one group of campers that was leaving, and then 2 other groups on the trail so far. So it's been pretty quiet, quite a bit of solitude on this Finch Lake trail. Getting close to Finch Lake. Forest has come alive with some green grass, or weeds, or whatever they are. Some greenery. Here we are, guys, Finch Lake. We are now leaving Finch Lake. My first thoughts on Finch Lake is it's kind of a meh alpine lake. I definitely wouldn't use this as your main destination, but it's still cool. We're on our way now to Pear Lake. Nice little gem here with a island in the middle. Cooler than Finch Lake, if you ask me. All right, we're rolling up on a second unnamed pond. Looks like it's covered in lily pads. Oh no, there's no way. There's no way. This lake is way too gorgeous to not have a name. I mean, this blows Finch Lake out of the water, and it's like 5 times bigger than Gem Lake. What's going on there? Here's our first encounter with snow. I think we're getting pretty close to Pear Lake now. There's Copeland Mountain towering right in front of us. Howdy. All right, we have arrived at Pear Lake. We are just looking for our campsite right now. Looks like there's quite a bit of snow back here. The ranger said there's about 4 foot of snow in our campsite, so that's what we're looking for.
Bravo, it's cleared out.
All right, so we are here at our campground at Pear Lake. This is gonna be our home for the next couple of nights. It's gonna be exciting. All right, guys, we just finished up setting up camp. We've got a couple more lakes that we want to explore today. It's noon. Looks like some rain may come in, but we've got rain jackets and stuff and a emergency tarp. So we are off. Let's let the exploring begin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Out here in the wild basin. So we finally got out of the lake. We were hugging the shoreline. Not a very smart idea, but still adventurous, and pain is all the more pleasure when you're outdoors in the wild basin of Rocky Mountain National Park. We are getting close to connecting with the unmaintained trail to Hutcheson Lakes, and we're gonna push for those. All right, guys, we are here at Lower Hutcheson Lake. It's pretty awesome looking. Definitely better than Finch Lake. We're gonna come down here and get a closer look. All right, we're through the bushwhacking part. Looks like we can kind of pick which way we want to go here to reach the upper Hutcheson Lake, and just gonna go wherever we want. It's wide open. Love it. We're now looking down on the second Hutcheson Lake. I don't know if we're gonna go down and get close or not. We're already up high. I think we're gonna stay high. Passing a couple of small cairns. Lets us know we're on the right track. Look at these views, guys. It's incredible. Here we are at Upper Hutcheson Lakes. Got a little bit of boulder hopping here where we have to cut through one of the mouths of Upper Hutcheson Lake. I hate doing this. All right, guys, it's 3 p.m. See storm clouds coming in. We're gonna call this, we're turning back. May try for it again tomorrow. So the storm missed us, but still heard a bunch of thunder, and when you're above tree line and hear thunder, usually get down. That's what I do anyway. But it's clear as day out there now. That's Colorado weather for you though. Summertime, baby. Here at Pear Lake.
Says you got the time wrong. It's 5:10.
All right, guys, it's about 5:10. We're here at the campsite. It's a great campsite. I mean, it's pretty much right near Pear Lake. Takes about 5 minutes to walk down there and grab water or do whatever you need to do. Mosquitoes are in full force, so we're covered in DEET. We got this thing. It's working pretty well. We're gonna head off right now north of the campsite. There's a couple of small ponds up there, and I think there may be a route to Copeland Mountain that's accessible from the ponds, but we're gonna find out because we want to definitely summit that tomorrow. Well, we'll let you know.
You can do it. There you go.
All right, guys, after about an hour of bushwhacking, we're almost to the small unnamed pond, and here we are at an unnamed lake that I'm sure very few people have seen. Just amazing. All right, well, after about 1 hour, 10 minutes of bushwhacking, somewhere around there, we have arrived back at the tent. I do believe we found a route we could take. Looks like very rocky though, and it'd probably be a, I don't know, a class 2 scramble all the way up, maybe class 3, but we don't have helmets, so we're gonna come up with a backup plan. All right, guys, we just got done watching a epic sunset here at Pear Lake, and we've had a long day. We've got about 15-16 miles of hiking in, tons of bushwhacking. It's time to take a couple shots of whiskey and call it a night. Get up at sunrise, do it all over again. Good morning, guys. Just got done watching the sunrise here at Pear Lake. It's day 2. we came back to camp. We're hanging out for a little bit and we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do today. All right, it's about 6:50. We are now leaving the Pear Lake campsite. We have decided we're gonna give Cony Lake another shot. This morning was beautiful, no wind, but it's pretty windy right now. There's like waves on Pear Lake, but we're gonna make our way Cony Lake. All right, after quite a bit of boulder hopping and trekking across a steep snowfield, which is gonna be really fun getting down. It's probably gonna be the hardest part of the hike. Tons of bushwhacking. We're almost here, guys. Here we are, guys. Cony Lake. We made it! Woo! Guys, so we are here at Cony Lake. We've been hanging out here for about 15-20 minutes or so. It's definitely one of the coolest alpine lakes I've seen in Rocky Mountain National Park. This is way off the beaten path. There's not a defined trail that goes here. There used to be a trail, but once you get to upper Hutcheson Lake, most of it is covered in vegetation. You're gonna be doing a ton of bushwhacking if you wanna make your way up here. Also, there's several sections of boulder hopping. So if that's not your thing, then this lake probably isn't for you. One thing that I mentioned yesterday is be extremely careful with the weather. It's about 9:15 a.m. right now, and we know we're pretty good. We're in the clear for a while, but as you can see, over the saddle between Copeland and Elktooth, you really can't see any weather coming in. And it can sneak up on you in a hurry. But it took us 2.7 miles from Pear Lake to get here. Not sure about the elevation game, but I will post that. But for now, I'm gonna turn off the GoPro and we're gonna get back to camp. We're tired. We're back here having lunch about 0.1 to 2 miles away from the campground, our campsite. It's a beautiful day. Not a bad place to have lunch. Wonder how cold the water is.
Oh, no. How'd that feel?
Good, but I lost my glasses.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Gotta go get him.
Went for a dive in Pear Lake. It's pretty cold, but worst part about it is RIP Ray-Bans. Alright guys, so it's Monday. It's our final night here at Pear Lake Campground. It's been an amazing experience. It's about 6:15 p.m. We're gonna cook some dinner, and what we have for dinner tonight, we still got a ton of food left, but got these little Next Mile meals. They're okay, but we're gonna eat these tonight on the mini stove. We still got some trail mix and a couple of builder bars we gotta scarf down before we head out tomorrow morning. I've got about 2 sips of peanut butter whiskey left. Oh yeah, it's a really amazing campsite. One of the things that I don't like about it is there's not many other trails that are marked once you get to Pear Lake. You'll be going off trail quite a bit if you go to Cony Lake and Hutcheson Lakes, as you've seen. Copeland Mountain, I don't know if there's very good access from here. Emily and I scouted some routes, but it's just a ton of bushwhacking. So if you plan on backpacking out here at Pear Lake, make sure that you have some good pants. Don't hike around in shorts like I did. My legs are just completely cut up from the bushwhacking. So we're gonna get on cooking, then we're gonna sit down by the lake, watch the sunset. All right, not the best sunset, but it happens. It's starting to rain on us right now and clouds are everywhere. But I'm tired as heck right now, so it's time to get to bed. All right guys, it's about 7:30 a.m. We've been out here for over 48 hours at Pear Lake, but it's time to go. Stick around for some pictures, but until the next hike, y'all, catch y'all around.